Helminth disease. Helminth disease. We have two Helminth disease in our syllabus. Helminth are basically worms. Okay. Ascariasis is caused by the pathogen Ascaria. It is an intestinal parasite. It lives in the intestine. Okay, the mode of transmission for Ascarias is through soil, water, vegetables, fruits contaminated by the feces of containing eggs of the parasite by insects and like houseflies. Okay, insects like houseflies acts as a vector for the disease Ascariasis. As it transport the pathogen Ascaria and eggs of Ascaria from the feces of the contaminated person to the soil, water, vegetables, fruits, and different foods. Okay, the symptoms of the disease Ascariasis are intestinal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, blockage of intestinal passage. Okay, once and for all, the symptoms of Ascariasis disease is internal bleeding in the intestine, muscular pain, fever, anemia, blockage of the intestinal passage. It is due to the pathogen Ascarias. It is the mode of transmission is through flies to the food and then to the intestine, where it acts and causes these symptoms. Okay, the second Helminth disease is filariasis or elephantiasis. Elephantiasis, it is known as elephantiasis because it causes excessive growth of the limbs, and sometimes the leg may become too big such that it looks like a leg of an elephant. That is the reason behind why it is known as elephantiasis. Okay, the pathogen of filariasis are filaria worms and some like Wucheria. Two species of Wucheria can cause filaria. One of them is Wucheria bankrupti, the second is Wucheria mollidae. Okay. The mode of transmission for Wucheria for the disease filaria is bite made by Culex mosquito. Bite made by female Culex mosquito. Okay, we have three types of mosquito: Anopheles, Andres, and Culex. These are the three types of female mosquito. If female Culex infected with filaria worm bites a normal human being, then the human may get the disease filaria as Wucheria bankrupti or Wucheria mollidae has been transported to it. Okay, filaria worms act on the lymphatic vessel usually of lower limbs. Okay, it acts on the lymphatic vessels of lower limbs. It causes chronic inflammations of the organs in which they live, and for many years the limbs and the genital organs may be deformed. Okay, filaria is caused due to Wucheria bankrupti or Wucheria mollidae. It is the mode of transmission of the disease filaria is through female Culex mosquito. It causes the deformation and excessive growth of the limbs or the lower limbs, as it attacks the lymphatic system and causes them to have chronic inflammation. The third is the viral disease. Viral diseases are caused due to virus. We have only one in our syllabus, that is known as the common cold, the rhinovirus. The everyday cold we get is the rhinovirus. Is due to the rhinovirus. Okay, rhinovirus. Okay, the pathogen is rhinovirus. We all know it infects the respiratory passage but not the lungs. It is unlike the COVID-19 which infects the lungs. It doesn't affect it. Okay, it doesn't affect it. Unlike pneumonia which infects the lung and pneumonia and COVID-19 are the two diseases which infects the lung. COVID virus is a viral disease, and pneumonia is a bacterial disease. They both infect the alveoli of the lungs. Okay. The mode of transmission of the disease of the rhinovirus is through inhaling a droplet resulting from the cough or sneezing through the contaminated object. It is due to inhaling droplets through inhaling the virus through contaminated objects, or inhaling droplets of resulting from the sneezing of a contaminated person. The symptoms of a normal cold due to rhinovirus are nasal congestion, fever, sore throat, cough, tiredness.